Prove to me you are worthy of the honor of life, or drink deeply from the well of nothingness for all eternity.
That outfit went off, you know, he was the character.
Doug gave me and Murray Hunter sort of our first job. I dropped out of university to become staff writers at BBC Radio.
And these guys sent in 2 sketches which were just utterly fabulous. And it was just like, oh, gold.
And we kind of, then we just, you know, we ended up being friends, right? Sort of drinking together and watching football and stuff like that. And I think they were fans of Absolutely anyway, so they just sort of worked their way through. They'd been through, you know, Spotlight asking Ian McKellen and whoever else was around, Ray Fiennes, proper actors, and then they thought, oh, we'll give it to John.
We had so many people come in.
The voice was artificially twiddled with. Originally, I was going to expunge people from the universe, and which is my interpretation. But Rob and Doug weren't into that. And then I did it really shouty. I shouted a lot.
I am the Inquisitor! Prepare yourself for oblivion!
This is going to sound really pathetic, because I'm now going to mention Robert De Niro in connection with this. Bob, a very clever actor. Bobby, and I read an article where I think he'd done The Untouchables or something, but he said powerful men never shout. And I thought, oh, well, that'll be my way into, and so I'll growl.
The hologram. You shall be first.
You have to remember, I was quite a beauty in my youth. And I think when Craig, particularly, when he heard I was in it, because, you know, even charitably described is, you know, not particularly easy on the eye. And I think it was, you know, usual actor jealousy. When they heard I was doing it, insisted on the mask. And I think Craig actually built the mask. Because you'll notice that Robert is a beautiful man, I think, is also always covered up.
Gamma Delta 145.
They knew that they wanted this big, bulky gauntlet with flashing lights on it, with a button on it. There had to be a dial that they could set on it. There had to be a firing button. They wanted the tip of the index finger to sort of light up when it fired.
You can see every now and again I'm looking down to try and get... Because to get a light to shoot out the end, you have to get these 2 metal bits to touch together, which I could never do in this big... And of course, obviously they were going to then put on special effects, the actual, you know... Because what actually turned on was like a little bulb, which you wouldn't have seen standing that close with binoculars.
I have to say, watching it